would just like to let you know, tell you a few things. Number one, this mic is for recording purposes and not to project. And number two, I would ask that you be kind and courteous to those presenting. So don't talk and don't get on your phones, please. With that being said, here's our first poem, Pool Table, by Jeff, Brenton, Xavier, and Nate.
December 14th, 1984. Two friends with the names Dwayne Stake and Dwayne Lake are playing pool in a low-budget bar. A senator strides into the dimly lit, dusty room with a billiard table in the middle. The two Dwaynes meet the senator along the outside edge of the table. The senator introduces himself as Dwayne Cake. The Dwaynes all decide to challenge each other into a 2v1 billiards game.
I will beat you in this skillful sport, and after we'll take this up in court.
Dwayne Cake is I, but before I say goodbye, I shall play you in this little game and fill your minds with shame.
It was great to meet you. In this game we shall defeat you. After this, your pride will be seen.
During the game, Lake dropped the ball under the table and went to retrieve it. Little did he know, Dwayne Cake messed with the legs of the table. While in the middle receiving the ball, the table collapses while Dwayne Lake is stuck.
Okay. Oh, out of this cruel world I go. I should really let my mother know. Hey, Mom. Yeah, I'm stuck under a pool table. I don't really have that long. What? Oh, no, I didn't think I had to. She was there. Yeah, the laundry was already folded. No, I didn't kick the neighbor's dog. Honestly, kind of offended. Oh, yeah, she did the dishes today. Oh, Dad wants to know when you'll be picking me up. Does 7:30 sound okay? What do you mean I'm grounded? Oh, that's fine. Anyways, I know this is hard, but you have to be strong. I'm going to hell now. This is my fate, but this is where I belong.
Ha! I've won the bet. You fell upon my godly trap. This plan was all a part of my set as your friend descends into the gap.
Oh, how I am filled with anger. My head feels as if I filled with hot embers. Let me forewarn you, Dwayne Cake, thou art in danger. My dear friend, I will never remember.
I hate being present within this place. The police are on their way, so I must escape like I'm in a race. If captured, I will be shunned and be a disgrace. Oh, I better run, clean up, and leave no trace.
My only friend is gone, so I must take myself along. You all need to remain calm, for this is my title song.
Acting too quickly is what ended this man's life, for Dwayne Lake has yet to go to the afterlife.
Oh no, my only friend is gone, so I must take myself along. You all need to remain calm, for this is our last song.
His life was gone within a snap. It's time for me to go back. Suddenly, the audience members begin to clap. The end.
Up next is Big Dreams by Nate Armstrong.
Dreams, for me, are inspirational thoughts and images going through my mind. Some are big, and some might come true. Dreams are like floating in a river with a canoe. They give you hope, but I'm always too shy. Make sure you believe so they do not die. Many dreams are as simple as just like reading a book, or they can be simply as catching a fish on a hook. For me, I'm not sure what I will do in the future. For me, staying positive will make it as beautiful as nature. It's important to always have many goals. In life, never put your dreams in a hole. Don't watch them in the wind as they blow. Some are afraid and leave them in the snow. Always have trust in yourself and ignore other doubts. During life, you also might have to take a different route. Be yourself and don't change for others. If you can't trust somebody, then talk to another. Most dreams can shine like stars in the sky. As long as you are you, life is easy as pie. Accomplishing your dreams can help you put all the negatives behind. Now that this poem is ending, it's starting to unwind. I hope you all enjoyed this and it blew your mind. Up next is Dyslexia with Trinity.
least we all at least know somebody who has dyslexia. I am one of them. This isn't a bad thing, because I could always blame misspelled words on it, and easily spell words backwards if need be. Also, and I don't need it. The worst part of it for me was the spelling bee, where I was the infamous loser. I lost on purpose. The reason I didn't get far, even though I knew how to cheat, because the words were right behind me. The reason I didn't get far was because I got caught. I was able to make everyone laugh, though. So that is when I decided if I spell it wrong, I might as well make it comical. Dyslexia, dyslexia. Next up, we have Gabby with Full House.
Have you ever seen those commercials where the coach walks into the locker room or onto the field and gives the kids a letter? The kids then proceed to read the letter, and it reads something like, "We on the Board of Education of insert name of school regret to inform you that your insert sports program name will no longer be receiving funding and has been cut indefinitely from the school's programming." And it continues on with more legal words that don't really help to soften the blow. Well, I've come to ask you if you want to hear the full story of the programs that got cut before the sports, of the cannon fodder that die for the general to survive to the very last volley in the gentlemanly warfare that is life. Well, I'm going to tell you anyways. Music, arts, and drama. Those are the cannon fodder I'm talking to you about today. Music, singing, playing, listening, instruments, chorus, band, choir, writing, marching band. The kids in these programs, who enjoy these programs and who dedicate their entire being to this, get little to no funding to begin with, and are usually the private in their first war. They're the first ones to go, thrown into the fray by the general. When the music programs get cut, some of the kids don't even know until it's too late and there's no way to save the program. Art. Drawing, painting, digital, traditional photography, video making, writing, speaking. They're the second ones to go, more hesitantly thrown into the fray, but second thoughts do not occur to the general as they continue to gain favor and funding and support from everything else the privates and the second-class privates and so on do not receive. Drama, theater, acting, dancing, singing, costumes, makeup, sets, lights, stage. They're the third to go. They're the private first class, the third ranking to get thrown into the fray of war. While I've been ranking these liberal arts, I've kind of been lying, like the real generals in the gentlemanly warfare. The ranking doesn't really matter. They say it goes private second class, private first class, specialist, but as it continues, the aggressors don't really care. All three rows are usually gone in one fell swoop. So while I've been ranking the arts, they are usually gone, dropped, cut, disbanded, etc., all at once to save the general, or more favored extracurricular activity. Well, yes, sports do get cut. And yes, that means the school is not funded properly. These commercials do not tell you the full story, the silent struggles of the arts, and how some art teachers have to buy supplies out of their own pocket, and music programs have all of 3 instruments to play. And drama clubs aren't even affiliated with the school and have to have outside funders. We are told only to mourn the loss of the sports. And now, next up is Invisible by Destiny.
Sorry, I'm vertically impaired, so just give us a minute. You say you see me, but Do you really? You see my smile, not my tears. All these years saying look at her, but you didn't care. This feeling is hard to bear. The scars that were made, they'll never fade. And I know just what you're gonna say, that everybody feels this way. But when it's dark out and I can see the moonlight intruding upon my room, the silent screams that burn my throat, sometimes it was really hard for me to cope. So I put up walls to keep people from getting in. I shut the door and locked it tight. This feeling within me was like a blight. I'm sick of putting up this fight. This feeling of despair, you look at me, but you don't see the broken heart I can't fix. I've tried with tape and glue, and now I know it's true that no one really sees me, so alone I stay each and every day because I'm invisible. And on that note, give a round of applause for Morgan with Myths.
Just pull my water. The opposite of vertically impaired. Myths are not stories that are just untrue, rather, just stories that don't fit neatly into a historical record. From Egypt to Greece to the land of the rising sun, myths form all of our cultures. Tradition, holiday, and stories. Most have gods or a god to explain things before the advent of science. From the sun to the ground to the weather. They also have gods for human behavior, like love, war, or even cannibalism. How pleasant. They all had gods for similar things, like the sun. In Egypt, they had Ra, but the Aztecs had a god that required a blood sacrifice. They often had afterlives, be it Valhalla for great warriors in the north, or the underworld for lost souls in Greece. Stories from these cultures often have the basic premise of good and evil. David and Goliath, Hercules and the Hydra. We see this in the evolution of today's movies, hero versus villain. We've shied away from higher forces in our modern day. We now listen to science and reason. We've gotten great creatures from these myths, like dragons, demons, and the three-headed dog Cerberus. So many things in our modern culture were inspired by myth. Now these ancient stories are adapted into movie, book, or even games. Though these stories are from the far past, with their writers long dead, there are lessons that carry true to the day. Next up, give a round of applause for Destiny and Corissa, relationship.
Once again, I'm still vertically impaired. Sorry. Play a guy. A male.
Hey, I think you're really pretty. Do you want to hang out sometime?
Sure. I can't believe he likes me.
I'll pick you up at 7.
Okay, see you then. Hey, that movie was so good.
It was good, but my favorite part was seeing you.
He's so sweet.
I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Me too.
Good morning, beautiful.
Aw, he called me beautiful. Good morning.
I can't wait to see you tonight.
I can't wait to see you too.
Hey, what's up?
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
I think I like you.
I like you too.
Maybe this will work out.
Hey, you mean the world to me, so I got you this necklace to remind you of that.
Oh, thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Hey, I need to tell you something important.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I love you.
Oh, God. What do I say? I really like him. I love you, too. Happy 6 months to the best boyfriend ever.
Oh, I love you so much. Happy 6 months.
Hey,
Hey,
this is me being subtle. Do you want to go to homecoming with me?
I'm really sorry, but my buddy's already made plans.
Okay. I can't wait to see you tonight. Can we hang out?
Sorry, I have plans.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to see the new comedy that just came out.
I'm sorry. I've already seen it.
Okay. I love you.
Love you.
Hey, how's your day, handsome?
Okay. Listen, I have to go.
Okay. Hey, I haven't seen you, like, forever. Do you want to hang out tonight?
Okay. Hey, I think we need to take a break.
Like, break up?
Yeah.
Why? What did I do wrong? Was it something I said? Was it something I did? How did I hurt him? Was I not pretty enough? And now, Caleb, with anxiety.
I'm going to use this. Thank you. So I'm not used to doing something serious. On the contrary, I usually like to do things that are like related to comedy, but I'm gonna try something different this time. So excuse that. It's like a storybook. 7:30. I wake up. Did I get enough sleep last night? Could my dreams signify something more? Will this day go well? What will my peers think of my outfit today? By 8, I arrive at school with a smile on my face, resisting the darkness that dwells beneath me. Everyone glances at me. Am I actually popular? No, that's crazy. I'm an outcast, but proud of it. I have homework for English. Did I do it? I thought I did, but what if I lost it? All that hard work for nothing. By 9, in a safe place. No need to worry. This is a life I want to have. But what if it isn't? Don't be silly. It is. But what if everybody secretly hates me? Stop being paranoid. Everything's fine. At 12, I think to myself, what if I'm being paranoid for a reason? Do I have a disease? Do I have a disorder? Will it be like this for the rest of my life? No. I'm happy. I shut the door, but it creaks every millisecond of the day. By 3, the school day is typically over. I leave the world behind for now. I will be alone with my thoughts. The thought alone is tearing away at my skin. By 4, my brain is in a full-out civil war with no black or white, just all in gray. But when anyone asks, I say I'm okay. I can distract myself, but that only makes the next battle even harder. At 6, I realize it could be worse off, right? I know life is going well, but my subconscious acts as if I'm being chased by wolves. I've been running for years, but no matter how far I get, the threat never dwindles. Butterflies remain forever. But no, I'm happy. By 8, the night overtakes the day as I wonder, will it ever go away? Does she love me? Does she not? I love her so, but does she feel the same? I feel so strongly and passionate, but what if my brain is overtaken by this being and it changes my feelings? It happens too often for me to understand. So I push it away, as always. By 9, I lie in bed to rest. However, my brain never rests. It thinks twice as hard, in fact. But no one knows. I'm sorry to all the people that I am this way. My mistakes haunt my every day. No amount of good deeds will ever make up for the mistakes I've made in my head. And that is something I've learned to deal with. With my dreams being my only break, and that's not all the time, but from anxiety. And next up we have Jocelyn Decker.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, so a little bit of a mood changer. Fake it till you make it. As old a saying can be, But would you really know, it does work for me. Even when I'm not my best, I fake a smile for you. And then I see that smile appear on others, and mine then turns true. A smile is truly simple, just an expression on your face, but it leaves a lot more. Caring, compassion, joy, and grace. Just give a little hint, a tiny little thing. It'll then take off, like birds on a wing. This smile can spread like wildfire, as far as the eye can see. Like a flaming fire jumping round, it spreads so gleefully. A smile can also spread by just a caring hand. A simple loving deed, the joy will spread across the land. So what are some other things that keep me from the downs? Well, I just act optimistic, and that typically keeps away the frowns. They may say that I am crazy, that I'm out of my mind, say I'm not good, but in reality, I'm just fine. Crazy's just my way of showing that I care, to let you know that if you ever need a smile, I'll be right there. Whatever works for you, as long as you make it that you do. Just keep a positive face, and that will keep positivity for them and for you. So if you may see someone that is down in blue, make their day, and it just might make yours too. Thank you. And our final piece for tonight will be Whose Line Is It Anyway? With Jacob and Christian.
Well, it's time for us. I can't start this off, so you have to.
Well, I can't do this either. You have to.
Well, I can't either. It doesn't say my name on the paper.
My name isn't on the paper either. Start it.
Only if you start first.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Makes perfect
doesn't.
Sense.
No, it doesn't.
It just does.
How does that make any sense?
I don't know. It makes sense somehow.
First of all, what are we even talking about in the first place?
We were telling all these lovely people our poem.
What poem?
You know, the poem we both wrote together.
You mean the poem I wrote, but you watched?
Yeah, that one.
Do you even know what it's called? It's called Start the Poem Already.
All right. Violets are red, roses are blue.
No. Wrong one.
Oh, okay, I got this. Roses are blue, violets are red.
Nope, not that one either.
Okay, I got one more try.
Yep, go ahead.
Roses are red, violets are blue. At the start of this poem, we didn't have a clue.
Yep, good job.
That was all the poems for tonight. Thank you for coming out for all this depressing / happy poems. Have a great day.